Yeah, because the bar was even. It was an even press. Not always even camera work here, but no, 99% of the time, 0.5. It's excellent, and so is this lift.
Yes, well done.
So for Uzbekistan, this is Yazubek Yuldashov. And he's going for 125. And now, he's a rookie as well, by the way. He's the only man going in the up to 88 kilo category, which is a weight up. And so he's looking to hit his old marks and to grab the glory. His first major championship. He didn't waste any time as soon as that 1 minute buzzer went to produce a good lift. So he's looking good for gold in this. He's hit 125. That may just be what he needs to hit for the gold medal. That's very impressive from this. From last Saturday, 15-year-old. Happy birthday. Good lift.
Really great lift. That rack height suits him well. You see he could take the bar out over the rack without hitting the stanchions and just comfortably place it right back. Sometimes if the rack height is too high, the athlete's shoulders come off the bench and then they have to reposition themselves, somewhat doing 2 attempts. One to get it out of the rack and then one to start your actual attempt. So that rack height suited him really well. Nice job.
Thank you. The bar is loaded. Representing Egypt, 170 kilos, first round attempt, Islam Mohammed.
Waiting in the wings for Egypt, Islam Mohammed. Silver in the World Juniors last time out 2 years ago. And now he finished 3rd in the African Championships. Which you think, he got a bronze medal. No, he didn't, because Egypt also had the gold and the silver medalist, and you're not allowed clean sweeps. So he missed out, I'm afraid. I don't know if he gets a ceremonial medal in that situation. Doubt it. So Mohammed looking to get on the board here. 170. This would give him a massive advantage. World Junior champion, he would surely be. With the good lift, and he has it. Islam Mohammed well out into the lead. That was a fantastic lift. Mohammed, in his last Junior World Championships, is well primed to be the world champion. Excellent.
That was amazing. I mean, just so strong. Nice stop on the chest, straight up. No thought or concern whatsoever. Really, really nicely done. What a strong young gentleman.
Now, he would have won the junior gold at those African Championships, the next gen gold. What a whopping lead here. He is going to be the world champion. He's gone out to 170, which actually matches his next gen world record. So everything he attempts from here on in will be a world record attempt. Abdallah Jalani as we start round 2 for the UAE. So 55 plus 1 in the opening round, and this to make it a plus 4 on top of his previous effort for 60 kilos. He's in the rookie competition at 80 kg. Jelani for 60. He's pulled off a good lift. Only one against him, left side referee for the stop sequence, but everything perfect apart from that, and it's a good lift, 2-1 in his favour, and he scores 60, and in terms of the total lift, he leads this 80 kilo rookie category.
Do you think there's any weight on those plates? Because every one of these guys making it look so easy, but we know there is. I'm just joking. They are just really well prepared for this tournament. Nice stop, straight up, locking out, waiting for the command. Very nice.
So far they're making it look effortless when it's obvious the effort is immense. So Zayed Al-Ansari here. Next gen, 80 kilos, missed in the opening round at Al-Ansari. So this to get onto the board, he would go into 4th position with this. He'd still be down a good bit off the medals, but at least he'd be on the table, he'd be in 4th place. He missed in the opening round, and that is no lift, and it is the press sequence, unfortunately. Doesn't get it.
He also looked like he jumped the start command. The start was coming out, and he started moving. So that is going to get you a red light for sure. And we see on his press up, he ascends, stops a little bit. Oh, I gotta keep going. No, it's a straight fluid motion.
Yeah, they all voted him down on the press. He stops there, and then that's it.
Yeah.
It's not a straight press. He's lost a bit of control in that stage. If you go early, it goes down under the body sequence. So I think they gave him a pass on that, mainly, well, maybe because the press hadn't worked out, and
yes.
Anyway, Zakiev coming now. He didn't get it, I'm afraid, Al-Ansari, so bit of a rethought inside as he comes back out. Zakiev now, rookie in the 80. He is leading the 80 by 20 kilos from Abdallah, going here for 90 to put himself with as close to 100% chance of a gold medal as you can get. A considerable lead of 30 kilos, should he get that. Zakiev has done it. 2-1 in his favour. That is a good lift. Only one vote against him, centre referee for the press. That worked out perfectly for him. He's on his way to being a world champion. Zakiev for Azerbaijan.
That was a really nice attempt. Comes down nice and even. Look at that bar. Nice stop. Straight up. Locked out. Very nice.
Next up for Chile, Baron Bustos. Got 110, this for 120. Showing really, really good form. So if he gets this, he leaps a place. He goes above Moldayev, and he goes into the silver medal position. Would also be in a position of strength in terms of the total lift, which he would lead temporarily with 2 men having a lift in hand. Now, has he been able to make that work? Yes, he has. Good lift. That is excellent by Baron Bustos, 120. So he's got both his lifts in, and he goes into the silver medal position for now on 120.
That really was a pretty attempt. Straight down. Nice and tight on the chest. Straight up. Even. Lock out. And put it back. Very nice.
Yeah, Rancagua, a little bit south of Santiago got to host that invitational competition. Chile prepares a couple of weeks ago. It is in Santiago, one of the national stadiums that will host the Para-Pan Ams. And a reminder, by the way, you will be able to watch that live, we believe. Looks like all of the Para-Pan Am events will be streamed live from Santiago. Certainly the last time we heard that was the case, which was not the case in Lima. I think it was in Toronto in 2015, but not Lima. But it has changed for this one.
That would be great for the athletes and their families and friends if it's streamed live like that.
Yeah, Maldaev coming now for 121. So this to regain the silver medal position and to go into the lead in terms of the total lift in this 80 kilo next gen final. So again, he's going across the way, but so long as that stays level, as long as this bar remains level, he's okay. Spotters had to wait in a bit at the end.
No lift.
Yeah,
Press
and because of that, it's the press sequence he's missed out on, I'm afraid. They just came in right at the end. They felt that wasn't going to go all the way up. They'd been ordered to. And obviously there are times when they're they're just going to wade in anyway because they can see the danger. Thankfully, that doesn't happen very often.
I'll tell you, that rack height looks really high for him. You could see when he takes it out, he's shifting and shifting and shifting his body to try and stay with that rack height. If it came down one, he'd be more comfortable.
He's trying to get the control on the lockout, and then once he's got the result in, but they all voted him down on the press sequence.
Yes. He's strong. Hopefully he'll come back and get that.
So having cleared 125 with his first attempt, Yashobak Yoldashov coming back for Uzbekistan. This is his second attempt at 135. He's the only one in the 88 kilo rookie category, so he's on his way to glory. I reckon he's probably done enough to make sure of the gold at this stage.
One minute.
Yoldashov, who's in a category of one, but obviously he's got various targets to hit under the MQS system.
Good.
And he's got that as well. It's all good for him. Yoldashov successful, and he will claim the gold. That's coming. No doubt about that now.
And he looks so relieved on the way down.
By this man in Cairo, Egypt, in October of 2022.
Straight up, locked out.
180
Perfect.
kilos is loaded for Islam Mohammed, a world record attempt.
So coming now, as we said earlier, Islam Mohammed equaled his next-gen world record of 170. Doesn't mean it gets listed twice, just the once. He got there once. But at 180, world record attempt. The gold will be his. His lead is 50 kilos over Baron Bustos of Chile. Akmaldayev missing out at 121 means the Kazakh stays in the bronze medal position. Islam Mohammed is way clear. This for 180 for a new world record. Islam Mohammed.
No lift.
Oh, he doesn't get it. All three against him and on the press sequence.
Round 2 is
So
over.
he misses out. He got it raised, he got the lift in, but
As round 3 begins,
not tidy enough
with 65
for the
kilos,
referees.
round 14.
Down, touch, up. The bar did shift a little, right, left.
Zayed Al-Ansari.
Well, if you're watching from close up, there's been some variation along the way up. And now all three voted him down. That's the key thing, and they all voted him down in the press. I've had some referees say to me, well, see, when you're on stage and they're all sitting just a couple of meters away, that's when you notice the variances a lot. The little flick of the elbow, which means it gets knocked down, which may not necessarily be noticeable on screen. So, Al-Ansari needs this at 65, having missed his first 2 attempts. Let's see if he's got this one.
No,
I'm afraid not. 2-1 against on the press sequence from those 2 referees who voted it down, the center referee and the left side referee. And that is that for him, I'm afraid. It is wipeout. He doesn't register a mark, bombs out.
It's definitely going to be a bounce on the chest when you watch. It comes down, it comes down, it comes down, it touches, and it bounces. You see that? Boop, boop. And then straight up. And honestly, the lockout wasn't complete either. That's a shame, because he's worked hard, but he's young, he's going to come back, he's strong, and he will do very well at his next tournament. He just has to clean up those technical issues. This young man is showing his elbow extension to the technical officials, which means when the bar is locked out, it will not be locked out straight, it will be uneven.
That's the big advice. If you've always got one of those exemptions, just remind the referees when you're coming on, because
100%.
it's your duty to, frankly. So here he comes, Jelani. He's got 56 and he's got 60. Going here for 66 in this Rookies 80 final. This to register his 3rd out of 3. I'll tell you what it means as well. He leads the total lift now. He's in the gold medal position for it. He gets the silver in this in the main event. He'll pick up the silver medal on stage here, but he has a chance in the atrium of the Hilton of getting a gold medal in the total lift.
Down, nice and even, stop, really nice stop, straight up, and lock out. Yeah, I could see the red because on the one side he did have a slight bounce on the lockout. Good job.
Razul Zakiev then, who's cleared 80, he's cleared 90, this for 95. So this also in the rookie 80 kilo final. He's won the gold in it, he is the world champion. That's not within dispute, but right now he is 2nd in the total lift. He's got 170, Jelani 182, Zakiev to lift this to win the total lift as well.
I love the way his coach straps him almost a little sideways to ensure his legs don't move when he goes to push the bar off his chest. Really nice job with the straps.
A dramatic lift. Is that enough for Zakiev? We'll learn via the flags. And it is 3 white flags for Rasul Zakiev for a good lift. And he wins both the gold medals at stake. He wins the total lift as well as being world champion for best lift.
Really nicely done. Also with the flags, in the past people have complained that the referees look at each other. So if you notice, all the referees look down at the floor, the word flag is raised, and then they raise them.
So we're thundering through this final. Last session of the day at these World Junior Championships for 2023. Chalkar Akhmaldayev. So he got 115, he missed 121, he's staying in his path. This for 1-2-4 for Kazakhstan. So currently in the bronze medal position in the next gen 80 kilo final. This to go up into silver above Pauran Bustos, who has a right of reply a few seconds later. Akhmaldayev trying to keep that straight, but that ends early for him, I'm afraid. The spotters have had to come in, cut off the rest of it. He was not going to get that raise, so he misses out. So it is bronze. Therefore, for Akhmaldayev at 115, Bustos has won the silver for Chile and is looking to add another few kilos onto the bar.
Just really nice coming down, nice stop, just ran out of gas on the way up. He's pushing, and he says, oh, I'm stuck. And then once the bar starts to come down, the bar is going to be taken away for the athlete's safety. Nice job with the spotters, nice try for the athlete.
Changes are coming in, please bear with us.
Bustos was looking at 124.
124, please, loaders. Rack 15.
He has won the silver medal. So claiming Youth Parapanam silver.
Representing Chile, third attempt, Iron Bustos.
So Bustos has won the World Championship silver, and this to clinch the total gold. Reason for that, Islam Mohammed missed his second attempt. He's going for 180 again, which would give him a total of 350. Bustos here at 124 is going for a final total of 354. Akhmaldayev with bronze in this and in the total lift as well. And this is it for Bustos. Chance to get well beyond to claim a gold in the total lift. He's won the silver in this World Championship. Brian Bustos, no lift to and against, I'm afraid.
Oh, wow.
Now, different reasons. There's the press from the left side referee. I think it's the stop sequence from the center referee.
So here he comes down, quick. A little bounce on the chest. Okay. A little work to do technically, but this gentleman is super strong. Super, super strong.
Next gen Asian record total, 200 kilos for Yasurbek Yuldosov.
Yasurbek Yuldosov in the rookie 88 kilo category. He's got the gold. Now he's looking for the rookie Asian record.
African record, 142 kilos.
So he's going for 143.
This would put his name in the record books if successful.
The rookie Asian record. Now that's set at 142. That is a minimum standard. This is a new discipline, under 18, equivalent to the youth category, which was brought in at the start of last year, and nobody has reached the mark that World Powerlifting feels should be an Asian record, and that's based on past results and so on. So this would break the record. 143 for Yuldasov. No lift, I'm afraid. All three against. A press sequence and stop sequence from all of the referees, so he is unable to get that record.
Yeah, he was very fast on the chest, and on the way up he was not even when he locked out. So, unfortunate.
So there's one more lift to come. Islam Muhammad going for 180. And this again for the next gen world record. So he holds it for 170. He has matched it in the opening round. And this to look to break it, 180. He's
once again, he set this world record in October 2022.
Claimed the gold. He is the world champion. And this to win the total lift as well. He's currently down in second spot behind Bustos of Chile. Last lift of these World Championships, the Junior World Championships. So Muhammad at 180 for a new world record. He's decided to go high. 10 kilos on top of his previous mark, 10 kilos on top of his world record. And again, he's missed out. 2-1 against, both on the press sequence. So, no success. He's had 2 stabs at it.
That might have been a lot of a jump, but he had already jumped on his second and decided to remain there. Here he comes down. Nice stop. Up. You see the bar goes backwards. It shifts back towards the head chief referee. And the position has to be directly straight up, not back. Nice try though, really. And poor fellow looks tuckered out.
Yeah, if he'd gone for 172 instead of 180 with the second and third attempts, a leap of 2, and that obviously would have been a new world record. He is the world champion. The total lift won by Bustos of Chile. He'll pick up that medal in the atrium of this Hilton in Dubai. Victory ceremonies on the way shortly. So the scores on the doors there. There is a lot to get through. Yuldashev, Islam Mohammed winning the 80 kilos finals at rookie and next gen. Yuldashev winning the 88 rookie, Islam Mohammed the 80 next gen, and Razul Zakayev the 80 kilo rookie. And the victory ceremonies are on the way. So it is victory ceremony time, and this is the men's 80 kilo rookie category. This was a good contest, actually. And they all got their lifts in, and it is the same order in terms of the main competition as it is the total lift.
Please welcome the athletes. The medals will be presented by Mr. Ali Zaid, Head of Finance, Local Organizing Committee.
Presenting the medals is Mr. Ali Zayed, the Head of Finance of the local organising committee of these World Powerlifting Championships, and the silver going to Abdallah Jalani of the United Arab Emirates. He got all of his marks in, peaking at 66 kilos, a total lift of 182, and he will get the silver medals here.
Gold medalist, representing Azerbaijan, Rasul Zakiev.
Gold going to Azerbaijan and Rasul Zakiev. He cleared 95 in the heaviest lift, and that, with his last lift, earned him the total gold as well. 265 to Jelani's 182.
Please, everyone, rise if you're able for the national anthem of Azerbaijan.
So gold for Zakiev, and he takes the gold for Azerbaijan.
Congratulations to the medalists.
Win for Azerbaijan, and Rasul Zakiev takes the total lift as well, gets both those golds, and Abdallah Jalani the silvers. And both men on the podium got each of their lifts in. So for Zakiev, it's a nice honour, his first major championship. Same for Jalani, and and neither are actually competing in a World Cup prior to this. And there we go. There's their circular stage there, which they're looking into having as a future template from here on in. So competitions will be held in the round. The Paralympic Games, as we were saying, crowds are usually very, very big. Games as well, and we've got lots of games, continental games coming up this year. We've actually had a European version of it in the past 2 weeks, held in Rotterdam. Most of that staged in the Rotterdam Ahoy, which hosted the Eurovision Song Contest a couple of years ago. So I don't have time to explain for you if you're from a part of the world that doesn't know what that is. But good venue, good crowds. For the actual European Games, the able-bodied ones, they were held in Poland this year, and the crowds were considerably lower. It was the third edition of them. They have been held in Baku and Minsk previously. I've been at those two. The crowds were gigantic. Perhaps the secret there was staging them in venues that wouldn't normally have a sporting event of that kind of stature and brought everybody out. Poland gets quite a lot of big events, mainly in Krakow. The athletics was in shorts of. I was really surprised to see the athletics there, and Poland is a massive athletics country, big sports nation. Crowds were in a couple of thousand, a few thousand at that. It was a massive surprise. Next gen 80 kilos victory ceremony for this. Now this was a really cracking event. Full podium, big champion, big margin. The bronze going to Shalka Akmaldayev, Kazakhstan, 115. His first attempt, and it was the only one that he got. Tried to claw his way higher up the podium, but no joy.
Silver medal. Representing Egypt, Islam Mohammed.
So the silver medal is going to Bustos of Chile.
Representing Chile, Bustos.
Brian Bustos is the silver medalist. I actually know what's happened there. It's the total order that's been given out. And, so it is silver there for Bustos. He's got the right medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you're ready.
And gold for
For the
Egypt,
anthem of Egypt.
for Islam Mohammed. He is the champion, 117. He won by a big margin.
Congratulations
So gold
to the
for
medalists.
Egypt, for
Bronze
Islam Mohammed,
medalist,
silver to Brian Bustos
Akmal
of Chile,
silver medalist
and
Bustos,
Shalka
and gold
Akmal
medalist from
with the
Egypt,
bronze for
Islam
Kazakhstan
Mohammed.
margin, 170 to 120 in the end. Akmal Diaf with only that one successful lift. Now Bustos got 2 in, Mohammed won, Akmal Diaf won, and as a result of that, Bustos winning the total lift in 230, Mohammed the silver 170, and Akmal Diaf the bronze on 115. And no lifts put in by Zaid Al-Zanari, I'm afraid to say. Would have had prospects otherwise, but that is a whopping margin of victory. And Islam Mohammed as well went for 2 next-gen world records. He is the world record holder of 170. He got 170 today, didn't get that. Beyond 170, a couple of attempts at 180, and he was denied. Bustos will get his gold for Chile in the atrium, in the lobby.
Welcome to the victory ceremony for the 2023 Junior World Championships in Dubai. Men's up to 88
This Hilton Al Habtoor Hotel, Al Habtoor City, which is, I'm going to say it's a stone's throw away from the Burj Khalifa. It would be a long throw. It's not that far away. So men's 88 kilo rookie ceremony, and Yazubak Yuldashev, the only man in this, and again, he's the only one to pre-qualify, had to hit certain marks to get into this World Championships, and then further marks also needed here to take the gold. And guess what? He hit the marks, he gets the gold. For Uzbekistan, Yazubak Yuldashev wins the rookie. He cleared 125 and 135, and the crown is his. He missed 143, which was an Asian record attempt, didn't get it. He gets the gold and the win for Uzbekistan. Gold for
Congratulations
Uzbekistan in this
to the
88 kilo
medalist.
rookie category. Yazubak Yuldashev, the world champion, cleared 125, 135, missed out on the Asian record on this occasion. But he's had a very, very good competition, and he is the champion for Uzbekistan. And that wraps up the Junior World Championships. It is day 1 of the World Championships, full stop, in Dubai, central Dubai this time, as opposed to the east of the city. Different venue. So now tomorrow, it's the men's 49 kilo final. There are 4 groups in it. Begins at 9:30. It's due to wrap up with a medal ceremony 4.5 hours later. And that's 9:30 Dubai time. So if you're watching in Central European time, I know a few of you are. Thanks for watching. 7:30, 6:30 UK and Ireland, 5:30 GMT in the morning for the 49 kilos and the men, and then the afternoon session is the women's 41 and the women's 50 kg. So that has been a full day of Junior World Championships action. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you have enjoyed it. That's been 20 weight divisions